Hello and welcome to episode 44 of the Custom Club with Walkley Wanderers. Now, what a start to the Premier League we have in store. We've got Liverpool at Anfield, or New Anfield, whatever it's going to be called. I'm sure it's a new stadium. Then we've got Manchester United at home, then Man City away. Before we actually get into this episode, I've had to change a little bit in this save because the database that I edited was an old database from like the winter window of last season. So, Liverpool still had Sterling, which obviously wouldn't look right, wouldn't feel right. So, I moved him on to Manchester City. Man City had Memphis Depay. So, we moved Memphis Depay onto Manchester United. That kind of, like, admin, basically. Just to make it feel a bit more realistic. Obviously, Memphis would never go to City now, and Sterling would never go back to Liverpool. So it kind of works like that. I mean, if Memphis goes to Man City, he'd lose all points with me. God damn, I'd never forgive him. That's it. So we're going to play all three games, by the way. We're going to play Liverpool, Man United, Man City in this episode. But first, we're going to have a look at the transfer history. Because there's been a lot of activity. I didn't think it was going to be this bad, but it has been. And it's actually told on our friendly performances. So we might actually struggle in the league at the start. Hopefully we don't. But let's see what happens, basically. Let's put the feet up so we actually show what the biggest transfers are coming in and out of the club. So, Andreas Golobot has gone, unfortunately. I would have tried to sell him for more than this, but this was his release clause, so 28 million is pretty good. He had a 10% sell-on clause, but 28 million for Andreas Golobot, it's not a bad price, and it means that we had about 43 million. There you go. We had about 40 million to spend on players coming back. Madness. It's been such a mad summer of spending. And I'm going to burp, excuse me. Right. So, unfortunately, Golobot's gone. Sad thing. I do appreciate all the goals that he scored in the Championship. I wish he was still with us. But we have got someone in his place, which is spot on. Then we got Jonathan Mateu. Unfortunately, he's left the club for around, I think it was £6.75 million. George Puskás has left for £2 million. Peter Lawson's gone for just under £1 million. I think the clause has reached £1 million. It's something like that. And then Nicholas Rankin's gone to Northampton Town. Got a couple on a free. Danny Rye has left the club, and Stuart Taylor, who I was saying is going to leave the club, has left the club. Edmondson Rouse has gone on loan to Newcastle, and the reasons for that is that we've still got Orlandini. Yes, Verona still haven't accepted that guy into the club. He must feel like a bit part guy. He must feel left out, man. Josiah Thompson's gone out on loan. Jake Softly's gone out on loan. Alberto Castro gone out on loan because he still needs that work permit. It's been a year now. And then we've got Clariston, who needs a work permit. I'm going to screw up some of these surnames. I might actually not pronounce two of the ones that I've got on that list because I have no idea what you say. You guys need to help me with the pronunciation of these players, please. John Van Leer has gone to Auxerre for a year, and Alan Burke has gone to Dundee. On the other side, all transfers in. I did say if we want to sell Andreas Golobot, we were going to bring in a winger. And this guy supposedly was going to play on the right before we actually got Orlandini back. But he's a good player. I'm sure when Verona actually need Orlandini, he'll do a decent job at right mid. Then we got Hector Tornos, the guy that we actually started negotiating live in that episode. Then the first... Yeah, hang on. Yeah, so Diego. I don't know his second name. Please help me with the pronunciation of that. I'll try it, just to make you guys laugh. So it's Biaiotti? Diego Biaiotti. Yes. And then we got Matteo Perisinotto. Yeah? Sounds about right. Who we already saw in the last episode. John Venler's come from Ajax. Sorry. These guys are a decent buy actually. I got a report from the World Cup. An Egyptian centre back, 19 years old, playing well for obviously Egypt's scout gave him a good report. Here is the very good report. So I was like, all right, okay, we'll sign him up. And we had a fight with Tottenham and Swansea to buy him, but I mean, amazingly, he chose Walkley Wanderers, which means that he actually likes me. Yay! Trevor Bell. I said that we were not going to sign Trevor Bell again. We've gone one further. Not loaned him out. Actually bought the player as a backup right back. Interesting. Right. The replacement to Andreas Golaba. You'll maybe remember this name. Raman Cicillo. He was on loan at Birmingham when we were in League One. And I really wanted to get him on loan. And we were never able to get him on loan. Unbelievably, Manchester United have finally sold the kid. I was confused at first. I was confused why they would sell someone with such a good potential. But I realised that they're actually putting all the hopes onto Lucas Price. They're putting all the concentration onto Lucas Price. And it means that we've profited, actually. We've profited and got a really, really good player. Like, this guy, it's nice to see that the players that we were looking at in League One and that are actually coming into the club as Premier League players now. We kind of developed with the players, which is amazing. Like, the signing of Michael Bell is ridiculous, isn't it? I still can't believe we've got that guy again. So here's Gabriel Serena. He is a centre mid. We've got a lot of Italians because the Italian teams actually ask for reasonable amounts of money for the players. George Williams, you'll have seen him last episode. Celestron, Michael Bell, beautiful man. So happy. Then Julian Barker, good backup centre back. Right, free agent. Can you believe this? João Gonçalves. He came from Everton. And within a month, he had halved his wage. He was on, Everton, at Everton, I think he won like £53,000 a week. Completely out of our stratosphere. Like, it wasn't even in reach. Wasn't even a thinking. Like, no point. There was no point of even looking at him. It was on the... the realistic transfer targets on the player search. He was on that, so we're like, all right, well, we'll keep looking. We'll keep looking. If he does actually leave Everton, obviously the wage will drop because they'll be desperate to get back into a club. I didn't know in a month's time he'd half his wage. We opened negotiations at £25,000. I'm like, wow, we're going to get a serious player for a very low amount of money, and it turned out to be 19,250, which is massive. It's some great business. Another free agent just expired his contract, just leaving Wolves, and that's Lloyd Reeves. So we've actually brought in a couple of English players, which I'm pleased about. We've got to keep that English spine together because that will drive team cohesion, basically. And then finally, John Hurst on loan. I admire this guy simply because he's not a great centre mid. Compared to the others that we've just brought in, he's nowhere near their class. But look at the utility on him. Defensive mid, left back, right back. He could play kind of right mid if we needed him. This guy will help. 100%, and it's well worth the £8,000 per week. That's it. That is my team. Let's have a look. Here. That is the team. Right there. And It's a shame that Edmondson Rouse has gone back on loan, but it's nice to know that he's going to have game time in the Premier League and will also be able to field Olandini. So, yeah, it must mean that we have a decent squad. If Newcastle want our third best right mid as first team, and we've got this kid who is now a leading player for most Premier Division sides. How Verona haven't played him yet? It's beyond me. It's just beyond. I can't understand it. It must be the fact that if he goes and plays in England, his valuation then triples, fucking quadruples, and then they'll be able to sell him for a ridiculous amount of money. That's what I'm getting in my head. That's the possibility. That is the probability of what Verona are doing right now. But why wouldn't you just keep him for a season and just improve your side? I doubt they've got a right mid what's like that. Mind you, if someone is going to buy him, then it's going to be for a lot of money. It is going to be for a lot of money. And I'm sure he won't finish his season. He won't finish his career at Verona. I'm sure someone's going to buy him for 60 odd million. So, yeah, the Premier League has kicked off. Chelsea, massive stamp on it already. 5-1 against Bournemouth. And, yeah, for us to actually gain a point in any of these first 3 games is going to be tough. It's going to be very tough. Julic playing against his former side. William starts, which is a nice touch. I mean, 1.1 million from Inverness Caledonian Thistle. That's quite great. That is spot on. Throw Nick Thacker into the mix. Who to take out? I think Serena, maybe. Cherina. And I'm actually going to go for Chris Franklin at centre-back. Simply because his performances last season, give him credit, he's been brilliant. He's only 19. He's going to be so sick. I hope, anyway, I hope. Right, so that is the team. We're going for the beautiful swan formation still. We need to call it a different name. It has to be called Cutsy's Swan. Cutsy's Swan, and it's working. So completely revitalised midfield. Unfortunately, we weren't able to get Ronaldo from Chelsea because of the wages. But I mean, Hector Tornos looks the exact same, so hopefully he does the exact same job. Even though, to be fair, he is a defensive midfielder. Ronaldo was a centre mid. Right, this is going to be difficult. Even though they don't have Sterling, obviously, because I've just moved him on to Man City. Oh, but they've got Origi, they've got Volland, they've got a very good side. Simple as. And it's going to be difficult. Can we actually see their full team? Well, so they got Emre Can's playing centre-back, which is an interesting one. They got Ben Davis, Jordan Henderson still playing for him, Coutinho still playing for him. Brilliant stats on Coutinho. Insigne is on the bench. Okay, well, I mean, if we can pick up a point, especially the 2 away games against City and Liverpool, then that'd be a bonus, wouldn't it? And we've really screwed up. We've screwed up. Shit. Did I just threw out the only man who could play centre? Oh, look. Hang on. Hurst, mate. Hurst is just that utility guy. You see, he's already moved positions. He's worth that £8,000 per week. Because I took that Italian centre mid off the bench to make way for Nick Thacker. And we've got to be careful how we use Nick Thacker this season. Obviously, we want to see him score. because then he'd score in every single division. But we can't throw him into the big games. It's just impossible. And you know what? Credit to Franklin as well, man. He has. It's 57 minutes into this game, and we have kept a clean sheet. This is brilliant. I mean, I somehow doubt, because this is like the first key highlight. Yeah, it's in. It's Insigne. So we're 1-0 down now, and I think it's time for Chris Franklin to get off for Nick Thacker, because we're going to lose anyway. Michael Bell on for... I think it'll have to be Sassuolo, because Julic is playing against his former team. Confirm that. It's unfortunate. We did hold out for 57 minutes, but it won't be the games against the big teams that actually show if we're capable of doing anything in this division. It will be the games against the likes of Bournemouth, Middlesbrough, Sheffield Wednesday, who have just got promoted with us. Also, Hull got promoted with us, which is great, because actually Michael Bell can play against his former team. That's something that I'm looking forward to. Insigne has turned this game around. It's 2-0 to Liverpool. It's a shame, but I mean that's what happens when you've got such class on your bench. And yeah, hopefully these first 3 games are not going to like destroy team morale, because that would be poor, wouldn't it? Hurst has given away a penalty. He could have got sent off there. And it's getting worse. It's going to get worse. Insigne looking for that hat-trick. Oh, good save. Oh, what? Oh, that's such a shame for Leon White, who's actually saved an Insigne penalty with his right foot. Or left foot, sorry. And, yeah. It could get worse. It could get worse. This is my point. Like, you can't play Thacker in the big games, because Insigne is running rings around him. Like, Insigne is just battering him everywhere. But we do want to see him score in the Premier League. That is our goal for this season, to see Nick Thacker score in the Premier League. Unlucky Michael Bell. So 37 seconds for whatever, fuck it. It's done. This game is done. 3-0. And Olandini takes it away, and that's it. Anfield Roar. 3-0 to Liverpool. And whatever my assistant manager just did, it's not good enough. We didn't put a shot on target, which was bad. That's it. That is the harshness of the Premier League right there. Hull have actually done not too bad there, drawing 0-0 against Wolves. Reeves is thankfully only out for 1 day, which is nice, with a Mexican... you know what? This thing, the Julio Hinchado, it sounds like something that you put on a taco. Honestly, like, seriously, like, yeah, it sounds like a Mexican food stuff, you know? So we play Manchester United next, who are they've not had a great like past decade, honestly. If we go on to the history, I mean, look at this. This is just shocking. So out of the 3 games, this might be the best chance to win. Also, it'd be a good save to actually take over as Manchester United manager. But that's not going to happen. Yep, they've lost to Everton. Lucas Price got on the scoring there. So this is a big one. This is the time that we should, possibly can, get them points. Even though, saying that, I have just given them Memphis Depay, and his stats on this game are ridiculous. The home tie against Luton Town I'm going to simulate. It's not really that important. Champions Cup update. I have to look through these. See, I've had a look at this guy before. Dynamo Zagreb want an absolute bomb for him. I haven't seen. Oh, he's a real player. I mean, I've bought a real player this season, but I want to be moving on to a full regen side. Oh, Josiah Thompson. He's out for 5 to 6 weeks. That is not very good. That's not good at all, actually. Jason Dodd, please, with professional preparation. Very nice. Alright, home against Manchester United, and we will be... I don't think we'll actually be in our proper stadium, honestly. Sure, it's getting extended again, so we should be in the Don Valley. Bentham, oh, he's out for 3 to 4 months, and that probably will stop him from developing. I don't think he'd get there anyway. City and Liverpool drew, so we can expect a tough time against City. I think it's going to be a bloodbath against City, to be honest. So let's have a look. Defensive. We'll put Perry Sinoto right back, and we'll play. Where is he? Unregistered. Oh, Gonçalves is unregistered. I don't know why that is. It might be because he was literally the last person that we actually brought in to the squad. So we'll confirm that, and we're actually going to play him in this game. No, it's Gonçalves straight in. All right, so Perry Sinoto there. Reeves is playing. Oh, wow. Okay, Lloyd Reeves is now playing left back. And he's decent there as well. Alright. We'll give you a game at left back. Squad number to be given to one player. We've actually sorted out this squad list. The numbers are all nice and organised. Submit numbers and we are go. Walkley against Manchester United is in the Don Valley Stadium. Oh, I've not had an easy time picking a winner here, but I think Manchester United will edge this game. It's edge. So we've not got a bad side. We can't have a bad side. Connor Drew's a good player. I've been looking at him for ages. Then we've got Halilovic. We're not gonna do anything here. There's absolutely no chance. Whatever. These are not the games that we need to win. These are just the games that we're going to get battered on anyway. Let's not go control. Let's go standard. I don't want to play on the counter. I just don't think that's right. Mind you. Go on. Could you imagine if Cicillo scored against his former club already? That would be funny. Just to show that Manchester United have made a bad mistake. Park Sang-duk has picked up a knock, which is not great. Depay's on the ball. This is the worry. Oh, he's put it over the bar. So who we got on the bench? We got Barker, and we got that's it. We got Barker. Right, fair enough. That's the reason why I bought him. He's a backup centre-back for us. And he's not that bad, to be fair. We're doing alright again. To be honest, we're doing alright again. We're keeping it clean for the first 40 minutes. Oh, and then I shouldn't have said anything. Pavel Kaderabek. No, he's not good at all. But he scored from, I think that was from a Depay. Oh no, Rabot, right, okay. Never mind. This is the watch Walkley lose the first 3 games in the Premier League episode. Go on, Barker. Go on, Williams. Out. Let's make an attack ourselves. Let's give something to our fans here. Rabo's got a fucking shot on him, yeah? Right, we'll go control because obviously it's not working out at the moment. Pisapia, go on. Go on. Ah, oh, mate. Right. Half time comes. 1-0 to United. I don't think they're doing too bad. They're holding their own for at least 60 minutes against Liverpool, 40 minutes against United. I'd like to see our first goal in this episode. I mean, who's going to take Walkley Wanderer? Oh my word, what a goal. Fair enough. Well, that's the point of me actually giving Manchester United fucking Memphis Depay. He just scored against me. Ah, never mind. It's one of those things. So yeah, who is going to take Walkley Wanderers' first goal in the Premier League? Are we going to see it in this episode? I somehow doubt it with the way that they're playing. But it is a long season ahead, and obviously we're going to play worse teams than this. Good catch there by White. Let's make a whole... Oh, hang on. Was that an own goal? Oh my god. Our first goal in the Premier League was an own goal by Phil Jones. Nice. Well, at least we scored, I guess. Oh my word. Lloyd Reeves, we can play... No. What to do? Cicillo is doing more than Pisapia. Michael Bell will play, and... What to do with this final sub? John Hurst at right back. Come on, lads. Should we keep it on attacking? I mean, the stats will say at the end of the game that we've not really been in it, but if we can score a second goal and equalise, that'd be ridiculous. Yes? He's gonna come back in and score. A good save, Leon. Well done. What are the actual match facts? Match facts stats. Stats. Match stats. Yeah, so United have been quite dominant here. We're gonna go on attacking. We might as well. For the last few minutes, we've actually no. Let's get back onto the pitch view because there is a chance developing. Key highlight. Hopefully, it's ours. Even though Manchester United have the ball right now, come on, get it from them. No, it's a goal. That is game over. Paco Alcácer. Game over. It's done. 3-1 United. And Walkley Wanderers are down in 19th place. Ooh. But, you know, yeah, at least we've fucking scored. There you go. An own goal is our first goal in the Premier League. Yes. Great. On to lose another game. It's a shame. Luton at home, we are going to just sim, like I've said, I think. Hopefully the morale will be lifted because Luton aren't a great side. Chelsea are looking very dominant. Mills resumes full training, that's good. I think he just got injured before the start of the season. Jerkio, I think he's already disappointed in the lack of first team football. We've literally started the season. There's been 2 games of the season. We'll play him in the Luton game. That'll get him a bit happier, I guess. Luton have actually won more games against us than we have against Luton, but obviously that was ages ago, and we're a different team right now. So we want Mills there, and we want Jerkio on the field. Franklin plays, Thacker plays, Murray plays, that's good. Bell plays, the new right mid plays. That's actually quite a nice team. Is there anybody else that I kind of want to... Let's put Cobb on the bench. Hopefully they'll play him somewhere. Instant result. Play for a big win. There we go. Simulation. Let's have a look at the score. Hopefully everything's fine. Hopefully we don't get any injuries. John Mills gets injured. Great. And we've actually lost. We lost against Luton Town. That's not going to make it any better. Our morale is going to be just terrible now. Okay, well at least I didn't care for the Capital One Cup. Like, no one cares for the Capital One Cup unless you're like in the semi-finals and it actually means something. You know, when you get into that stage where you know that you're not going to win any other silverware and that's available to you, yeah, then it gets interesting. Then it becomes important. But right now, nah. I'd rather be interested in what Walkley are doing in the league. Try and keep them up for this season and then maybe build on, maybe get mid-table next, European football the season after, maybe into the Champions League the season after that, and then go for the title. Okay, last game, City away. It's alright, we'll be alright, lads. Oh, Chelsea are just battering teams. Chelsea look the dominant force in the league. That's probably why they didn't give us that centre-back in the end. That's why they asked for so much money. Because they're a very good team and they don't really need the money. Right. Team shape, we're going to go structured. And, yeah... Just pray for a better result, honestly. It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. Come on, lads. Offside. We're already losing. Iosi Perez, I bet he's decent now. I bet he's a good little player on this team. Interestingly, whilst I was sorting out the transfers that would never happen, Kevin De Bruyne had already gone to City, which was, well, very interesting in itself. Schneiderlin already gone to United. So some of the transfers actually make sense. Which, credit to them, they did well. Another interesting one, Joe Hart's been transferred to Everton this season. Everton seem like they're a very good side. Dominic Solanke has scored a second. Great. And you know what the worst thing is about that? Dominic Solanke doesn't look any much better than Pisapia. The stats are basically the same, but yet City are smashing us. And also, Solanke is a international player for England. And he scored again. Basically a carbon copy. Top corner. We're getting dominated. Go on, counter. Shut the barricades. Try and make this less embarrassing. If we don't concede in this second half, then all is good. Defenders have we got? Barker, Pisapia. Then we'll leave the third sub just because I feel like we might get an injury. What a mad start to the season, though. Who makes these goddamn fixture list. Madness. So our attacking style, I didn't want to go counter all the time, but our attacking style has actually cost us dearly here. Go on, go on. Oh. It'd be nice when we actually are able to, like, control the ball and play to our strengths. It's oh my word, Solanke is not that good. You've just seen the stats. How has he just got a hat trick? So it's very strange coming from the Championship where we absolutely dominated teams and then playing the top clubs in England and just getting nowhere really. Just make defensive mid. Lloyd Reeves can play there for the next couple of minutes. And our embarrassment will be complete. We have lost quite heavily in all the games. Just one of them things, isn't it? Oh, mind you, look at Wednesday. Wednesday are winning Middlesbrough 4-0. That is something. I think the objective for this season, I think Nick Thacker to score would be huge. That's the biggest objective. Secondary objective, trying to get ahead of Wednesday. Finish above Wednesday. Obviously, another objective is to stay in the league. Great. Right, okay. My assistant manager is smoking crack. Basically it. Well done to Sheffield. Look at that though, 4-0. Tammy Abraham, stop scoring goals, son. He's mental. Right. Mazzari spotted. Is he looking for one of our players? Oh no, it's their goalkeeper. Right. So, that is it. That is the episode done. Hopefully you enjoyed the complete decimation of Walkley Wanderers. I promise that the next time you see an episode of this, we'll have actually won a game in the Premier League. I promise that. It will not be as bad as what you've seen right there. I know that my team's better than that. You know my team's better than that. You've seen the stats of some of my players. They are great. They are leading players in the Premier League, some of them. So, hopefully, next time we'll not just have a couple of wins, but some convincing wins as well. There you go. This has been Cutsy. Thank you for watching this episode. It's been massively long again. We've had 3 long episodes in a row. Yeah, if you've enjoyed it, please give the video a like, and I will see you next time.